What's up, everybody? This is HH Trader back for another live trading video. Today we have big movers up over 100%, ENTX, NVFY, and then we have a couple of other smaller movers down here. A couple of things that I took note of is, first of all, NVFY is a sympathy play, has no news of its own. So I don't know how I want to trade that one, or if I even want to trade it. The other one is ENTX, had a little bit of biopharmaceutical news entering its phase 2 with positive results. And, you know, we'll have to just see the action off of that one. I don't really know what that one can do. That news really is kind of pre-market news. You know, that's why it's up so much in pre-market, but I think it's going to drop a little bit. The next one we have is P-Fund, which is a mover from the past, a big mover from the past. It has a little bit of weak news as well. So we're going to see. The market is open. We're looking for something to trade. All right, so ENTX. It's going down, down, down. Just like I thought it would. It was green, now it's red. Had that trend line up there, didn't even make it up to the trend line there. So we can move this trend line to about right here for 75. NVFY popped up a little bit, bounced on this trend line as well, headed down. No new stock, so could be very dangerous today. P-Fund also popped down. Will it break that bottom? It broke the bottom there. So lots of bottom breaks here. A lot of big movement down. All right, so we got a lot of dumpers here. LGVN is up. It's $11. Pulling back right now. Green on the day. It's the biggest mover and it's the lowest float. So I'm interested in this one. Let's see. The high is a 1241 here. So 1241. I will size in a little bit. See what this candle does. Is this a bounce? What kind of play is this? Because this topping tail right here, this will be our entry. So we got the 1191. If it can stay under that, 1191 could be a possible entry. 1192. We'll see if that thing can get up and get volatile. If it can hold this level. Looking for that 1192 break. Take 25 shares there. But it's breaking down. It broke the bottom, so that kills it for me. Another dump. So be careful, guys. Be careful. And there are shelf registrations out here as well. P-Fund has a shelf registration this year. It also has 41 million. It is getting pumped, and I do not like this action here. So I'm going to stay away from that one. LGVN pulling back up there. Got that top side high of the 1191. Still looking for that 1192. Could be a possible entry there. 1190, high 91. I let this one close. This candle close here. and see if it wants to stay green. It's bouncing. 1192. Okay, getting up there a little bit. We're gonna let this one give us our new entry. Let's see. All right, it wants to just go. So 1192 would have been a profitable trade, but taking it right there, I would have got caught in these rips right here. So I'm letting this candle close up and see what kind of action it wants to give us. Also, the news on this one, what was the news on this one? Approved, some kind of approval of a biopharmaceutical. Now it is, let's see, pushing. So this was the new open, or the new entry of the 1238. It did go up there and dive down, which is not a good look. So we're going to wait a little bit. Did have a big green candle here. So we'll see if this green candle gets overtaken. I doubt it's going to get overtaken. But look at that, taking out half of that bar. So that messed up my strategy right there. Nice. Taking it out. All right, so ENTX is back on schedule here. Bouncing up there. Looking for the pullback here. This one may be yeah, it's gonna be a long wicks. It's already given long wicks here. All right, so the 1 minute high was a 486 there. Let me put that resistance in there. So it needs to hold above this level of the 1 minute high, 486. Let's see if it can do it. 486. It bounced off of it once, but it looks like it's going back to test it again. Testing that, broke the 486 there. Okay. Did hold it up. Now all we need is a pullback. Very small little breakout right there. Is it going to get a little push? Nope. Got pushed back down. Needs to hold this level, 486. Coming back down and testing it. All right. Well, that looks bad. So we'll be patient. Today I'm trading. I have a grand to trade. Looking to spend about 300 per trade. So that's what the plan is. We'll let this one give us a new entry point here. Let's see where to enter. The high is the 492 on this candle, and now it's breaking down. So got to get a green bar for entry. Let's see, is anything else looking good? P-Fund looking sick. HGSH looking bad. Are we going to get anything moving like we want it today? P-Fund. Alright, so okay, this one is making those long wicks. It did push out while I wasn't looking at it. It's gonna push. It's getting some long wicks there though, and now it just double topped right there. So there's a little dive down off that double top. Let's see what it does with this double top. Is it a strong stock? Yes, it's a strong stock. All right, so now we have a confirmed low. It is holding above, well, it kind of held above this 1 minute high. It broke it, but it is pushing. So we're just going to be patient. It's making moves. Has not given a 5-minute pullback. This is my 5-minute chart over here. Has not given a 5-minute pullback on the day yet. P-Fund is also looking nice. Going up there. The high of this is the 235. It is fighting for change right now, so I'm not interested. This one is the one that I'm interested in. If it can give me my moves. Looking heavy right there. Will it hold up this level of the 529? 529, is this the low or is this the new low? Looking like it wants to push. Failing the push. So this could be the new low here. Go ahead and put that support in there as my new low. Don't want to buy the top though, because this thing can definitely crash down from the 550 all the way down here to the VWAP. All right, let's make money. How is CCTL? CCTL, I haven't checked CCTL. The Mr. Fister. So CCTL, let me check that out real quick. Oh wow, CCTL is like 2 cents. Is that what you were talking about, or are you talking about something else? CCTL is very low. I would not trade that because it's not moving. All right, so ENTX back up here. Did break that bottom, so I don't like that. It's making lower lows. So we got to find out, where is the new low? Is this the new low? Is it going to break that bottom as well? We'll see. P-Fund is, what is it doing? Doing very small breakouts. I don't trust P-Fund. I believe it has a shelf registration as well for this year, so it's fighting for change. So I'm going to just zero in on ENTX to see where the new bottom is. I don't trust this one yet. It's got to form a bottom above this 530 level. It needs a pullback above this 530. So I put my support line there. Okay, yeah, CCTL is definitely, maybe it's a if it correlates strongly with crypto, maybe it just is slow, but maybe you can kind of correlate some information. What cryptos follow it, or is it just all cryptos? Is it the or is it the larger cap cryptos? ENTX looks like it's about to crash out at that line. That's why I didn't want to buy up there. Heavy, and it's crazy because this thing is up 232%. We're looking for a bottom. Where is the bottom here? So we want to see a higher low form than where it is now. Bitcoin is the main follower. We bought in 2017 at 0.00015. So not that it's at not that it's at 2 or 0.02. Okay, got you. All right, so is this the new bottom? Can we get a higher bottom than this? P-Fund still acting like it wants to go up, but I just don't trust it. It's very choppy. Let's go ENTX. What do you have? Can you form a higher low? And I will be ready to take some profit here. It is $5.20, so I'm spending $300 per trade. So let me see how much I can get if I get in at the 550. Let's see, put in here 550. If I spend 300 bucks, I can get 50 shares there. So I will have 50 shares on standby. Once it makes, let's see if it can make a higher low first. Higher low is what we're looking for. PDSB popping up on the scanner. What's the news on it? It's COVID vaccine consortium received commitment from the Ministry of Science, Technology, Innovation of Brazil. Based COVID-19 with the reward of up to approximately 60 million US. Okay, well, it's gonna have to get some more attention for me to be trying to trade that. All right, so is this our higher low here? This high is the 550, right? Exactly where I wanted to get in. So the 550 is looking like the spot right now. That 550 break, I think I'll take there and just take quick profit over the top from that 550. Let's see. The high of this 5-minute candle is the 565. This is a higher low though. So I am looking to get in here at that 550 if it can get up. I'll get in right here at the 550 looking for an entry. I'll use this candle right here as my out, low of the 527. Let's see if it can stay up. If it breaks this bottom though, I'll have to get out. 527 be the 550 is the entry. Okay, I'm in there. Very long wick there. 527 is my out. I'm in the green right now. Looking for more of a push. Let's see what we can get here. Will it get weak? Will it be strong? Pushing up into the 70s. Watching. We did form a higher low here. So I'm looking. If we can push into the 70s, I'll probably take a little bit of profit here. Okay. Looking for that 70 push. Nice. That was a very small little push. 74, 75s. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and get ready to take some off here. Took some profit there and there. Looking to be all out at the 512 down here. 512, I have 40 shares left for the 512. Be all out down here. Looking, waiting, watching. This is another higher low. Holding 40 shares here. Well, low. Actually, I need to make it the low of the 527 would be the out. 527 there will be my out. Coming on down is gonna break that bottom there. Getting bought up a little bit may stop me out here. Okay, there's a little dead cat bounce. I don't trust it. It's gonna stop me, I believe. Yep. All right, so we're gonna get stopped right here, or not. So that is a higher low there. Holding 40 shares here. I'm gonna go ahead and set my out as a 518. Or it might go ahead and get me out here. Looking, waiting, watching. It's getting bought up a little bit. So the new low here is the 517 there. 517 will be my out for these last 40 shares. I'm down quite a bit on these 40 shares though. Need to get a push up. Just a small push up and I'll be looking to move my out. Getting up there, getting a nice little push there. All right, so the low here is the 517. We'll be looking to get out. $517, got to get out. Looking for it to hold up. That 517 getting down there may stop me here. Getting a little peek through. And there's the out. All right, so let's go for another trade. Definitely was not just a great mover there. I held a little bit longer than I usually do. Still had, because I know I still got 2 or 3 trades left, so held a little bit longer. I was in Nate's stream last night. Yeah, I remember who you are. Oh yeah. All right. P-Fun looking a little bit choppy now. I do still want to focus here on actually ENTX is actually filling out. So it did kind of cost me a little bit of money. Probably about 19 bucks there. But we're looking for another setup to jump on. P-Fund. Who's going to look like they want to win today? How far did this one move? From the 47 up to the 65. That's a 20-cent move, and it's looking heavy now. PDSB down. HGSH. Okay, that one halted going down. LGVN halted going down. Not looking good down there. ENTX is just on a huge rip down. Going back into that, this was the trend line that I had from earlier. It's making its way back into that trend line. I would love to see it stay out of that trend, but if it breaks back in there, I just have to leave it alone until it breaks back out. PDSB, I did not do any research on. Let me go and look that up real quick. PDSB. PDSB has a float of 16.11 million. Float 17 million. Okay, let's see. Does it have any shelf registrations? It does have shelf registrations for the end of last year. So that is not great. Let me put that in my notes. Um, 16, 17. All right, so it's got 17 million in the flow shelf from last year, 2020. Okay, P-Fund is now pushing through the roof. Look at that, no pullback. So I'm really nervous about trading that one, because trading this one would mean that I would have to trade a possible top, and I don't like trading the top because this thing can drop. All right, ENTX fading on down there. It is below the 5-minute 9, below the 1 minute 9 EMA. So I don't like that one anymore. Did lose money on that one. I think I lost quite a bit, or not really quite a bit, because I took some profit up there, but I was a little bit hesitant on selling the last shares. So I lost 42 cents on those last 40 shares. Took a little bit of profit, but not enough to cover the loss. Should have took half off. Okay, let's see what we got here. HGSH trying to get back up. What was the news on that one? No news on HGSH. P-Fund is probably becoming my favorite of the day, except it has not done any 5-minute pullbacks. It's just going straight up. Matter of fact, it hadn't even done my setup today. Nope. All right, let's see. Top down here was 250, so it's 40 cents off the high. May continue to push, but I'm not willing to jump in that high. All right, so this was the 1-minute high right here that we wanted to see it test. It did fail that 1-minute high once today, so that kind of took a little bit of the faith that I had in it away. Let's see. Yeah, it's going on down, getting back in that trend line that I that I drew down there, so I really don't like it. All right, so can this thing consolidate real quick? Let's see. So it did form a double bottom here of the 281 support. Looks like it's gonna push without me. Go ahead and go, buddy. You look like you want it to go. Let's see if this is a pullback. If it is, I may be willing to enter, but it's just very, very extended here on the 5-minute. So let's see this pullback. A red candle is the biggest candle of today. That green candle is going up there trying to challenge it, and it did not make it. So here's a little bit of pullback, looking a little heavy right here. Trying to see it hold up this 290. Okay, it just got popped out of there. Very quick little it got the longs in there and got them trapped. Now let's see where the bottom is here. So there's a little touch on the 9 EMA. Love to see it to give some more downside, because I need to see at least a 5-minute pullback here. All right, let's see. HG or what is this? PDSB. Not enough volume, got to get more. Okay, HGSH is looking interesting. Very interesting. With no news. All right, let's see what else we can find. Atos, that float, it has a shelf for this year. Gave a little pullback. Not really liking this setup. ENTX finally trying to fall off the map. P-Fund dropped 30 cents. 30 cents off the top, so it did not hold up. Let's see if we can find a new bottom on P-Fund. Possibly. Got a big topping tail up here, so a lot of downside on this one. All right. PDSB is just acting crazy. I can actually do, well, it's probably going to go ahead and go. Yeah, I was going to say, if it did that pullback, if that was a red candle, I'd be willing to buy. But just not like that. We're going to see, though. We'll see the action on a pullback. Lots of buying pressure down here for it to get back through. Top side here. Is this one that had a shelf? Yeah, it did have a shelf last year. All right. Big little drop right there. Kind of do not like that. Let's see if it can hold up this low of the 498. The high of this candle is the 515. So 515, let's see. Oh, let's look at the daily chart. Where is the top here? Daily chart, we have a little top at the 523 area. Okay, so I think I'll take this one. 515, 516 area. I'll take a little bit if it can get across there with 50 shares. It is snapping a little bit here. 516. If it can hold above this 9, then I'm looking for an entry here at the 516. Okay. Big little move down. I don't like that it broke the bottom. So let's go look at something else. ENTX trying to find a bottom. It did avoid that trend line right there, but it's still weak. P-Fund going on down. We're still looking for a bottom here. Looks like that 262 is looking like a possible bottom. Okay, LGVN is dying. HGSH still just not looking good with no news. I guarantee you there's going to be a big crash on HGSH in just a little bit. I don't know when, but I don't want to have my money in there when it happens. Alright, this one did give a little reprieve bounce up here to the 507. So 507, if this one can stay green, 507 may be looking like an entry for me. $507 for 50 shares. Okay, it did close there. So 507, it's looking like where I want to be in on this one. Alright, 507. I do 511 just to give it a little run room. 511 there. And now it's going down. Don't like that move. Might cancel this order. Let's see what's the next move. Alright, got me in there. Bottom here, the low is the 496. 496. I'll have to get out with the 50 shares. So we are ready to get out as soon as possible if it does fail. 496, snapping a little bit. Can it break that high there? Getting up there, big green candle. Don't see it pushing though. More green coming in. Okay. So we still have our bottom down here. We're just going to let it play. Got 50 shares in there. Let's see if it can get hungry today. Getting snaps. Big green bar here. Sellers are getting pushed out. So I'm looking for the snap up. Okay. 519, 519. Got up there to the 19s. The high of today is the 21. We would love to see a 21 breakthrough. Sellers trying to jump back on. Getting pushed out of there. With this trade, I probably just am trying to get back to the green. So if I get back to the green, I'll probably just go ahead and sell out. Because why not? Why not just end it green? Giving us some red there. Double top, small double top. This is the new low here, 503. 503 there. Looking for it to break out. 503 is our out. We're in at the 512, so we'll be risking from the 12 down to the 3. Looking for a little pop through that high. Okay, got a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and move it up to the 503 just in case it doesn't want to go. It's up there at the 20s right now. Can we get some buying pressure? Nice. Alright, I'm going to move my out up to the 503 there. So it did get up there to the top. The high is the 21. Oh, whoa, buddy. Oh, wow. It's getting snappy. So I'm going to go ahead and it's getting very snappy. Okay, so this will have to be our new low, 508. We'll have to get out. That'll be a little bit of a risk there. 508. It's giving us some red, but we are kind of looking for that breakout of that 21. Looking for that. It broke over it, hit the 22, 23. New out is going to be that 508. Break even is the 512 there. Was looking for that little break though. Low of the 508, so I put a 507 out. I move it up to the 507 because it's taking a while. So move it up to the 507, looking for a little breakthrough. Okay. So now we're going to be moving our low up here to the 517 if it can break, because I'm really getting questionable about if this thing can go. It's looking very, very weird here. So 517 is my out. I'm going to move that up there now because I don't trust it. If it does take a big dip, I don't want to be stuck in there. So I'll be all out there moving. If it breaks that 25, it's going to look a little bit better. Okay, getting on up there, breaking that 25, up 13 cents right now. If it snaps down, I'm just going to be out because I can't deal with that. All right, so now the 20 is becoming the spot to be out. Big snap down right there. So the 20 is definitely looking like it needs to be the spot out. All right, so let me go ahead and get that. Well, I'm already ready to get out right here. If it breaks that level, I just get out because I can't deal. Yep, got out right there. Small little green trade right there. I was looking for the rest of the push, but it was a green trade. Just did not want to go. All right, next. Working my way back. P-Fund. Don't like that one. Okay, Slug is giving moves. Did my move right here, but I didn't have my eyes on it. Slug is not the most volatile though, so maybe coming down soon. All right, P-Fund is up right now. ENTX. All right, so we'll just watch P-Fund. P-Fund looks like it's the next one to go. We'll look for a pullback. And with 300 shares, $300, I'd definitely be able to get 100 shares here. The top side of this is the 308. So we're just looking for a pullback entry now. Come on, give us some red. Got to see some red here. It is fighting through this topping tail up here, so I do like that. It did crack the high 288, so it got into the 290s, but I'm looking for some red. Give me some pullback for an entry. All right, getting on up there. Give me some red. Looking for 100 shares here on P-Fund. Letting it pull back. PDSB going on down. So yeah, P-Fund is the next one that's up. Looking for a little bit of a pullback here. Can it make a higher low? 265 was its last low. So we got our support level here. Making that low there. The high is a 294 break. 294 break. But it may run its head against that $3. Okay, so 294. Let's see if it can stay above. It did not stay above that 9, but it is still a higher low. So we're going to let it play. That low there is a 271. Let's see if it can hold up. Hold up and start getting back above that 9. So we can make sure that this transition, okay, is cracking that, cracking down. That 75, which is a $0.25 resistance or a $0.25 support level. That is a higher low, but will it break this 270? If it breaks out of the 270, it's going to look really weak. Yeah, it broke the 270. So let me go look at something else. Man, Slug is just on a tear. And it's not even that volatile. ENT finally getting back up. I'm looking for a pullback on ENT. It is fighting back against this topping tail. Looking for a pullback entry here. Let's see, 550. Let's see, the high of the 550. So 551 will be where I'm looking to enter. Let's see, with $300, how much can I take? 50 shares at that 550. So looking for it. Looking for that 550 break. Okay, the high here is the 29, so a 31 buy. 31 buy, but it may be a fake out because it has not broken that key level of that 550 yet. Let's see it break the 25. Broke the 25. Looking for that 551 break. That's a double top right there. Don't like to see it. Double top right there. So it's got a high of 29.29. So we're gonna let that one play out. It's looking weak now, very weak. It's looking to take 50 shares, but glad that I definitely had a little bit of analysis before I entered right there. All right, P Fund heading down. RYB, don't know what's going on with that one. No news. Let's stick around the top here. Okay, heading back up. We're looking for a snap through that 31. So 31, if I can get it in there. 31, can I get it in there? 50 shares into the 30s is what I would love to see. Do I want to take that? 50 shares, because that would be a major breakout. I'll take it. 50 shares there. Let's see if it can pump through. Very weak. Let me exit that. I don't like that. That was a very weak breakout right there. Did not like it. Even if it pushes up a little bit higher, I didn't like the way that it barely broke that top. Barely broke it. So 550 is my next entry. I'll be looking for a pullback here. 551 for the break. 551 is where I want to be in. But I'm looking for the pullback here because it is extended now. Looks like it's going to go ahead and go. Or it could have. Top side here is the 550. So that's what we're looking for it to break. It's breaking down there. Nice, nice. So this next one will be 3 times. If it breaks that 550, it's probably going to go. So I'll go ahead and put my order out there at the 551 for a break. Because it is looking better and better. Especially if this one closes red. Definitely. Ugh. It's already pushing. Alright. Might need to get on in there. Oh. I can't break my rules. So I got to follow my rules. I'm waiting for the pullback. Got to wait for the pullback here. Oh. Instant 8 cents right there. Little pop through. Looking for the pullback. Where is the pullback going to be? Big pullback right there. So if I put mine at the 50, I would have got injured a little bit right there on that entry. But this is a higher low. And I'm looking for it to get back over the 50s, but it's looking weak. It's looking definitely weak at that 51. Back into the 50s, I'll be willing to take, especially after this candle. Yeah. All right, we got a couple of seconds. Wow, is it gonna break? Yeah, it broke that down. Not looking too good now. broke that level and going down. So glad I didn't take that buy right there at the 550. So glad. That definitely would have lost me a good little bit of money. Slug is still piling up. Insane. Hasn't really even given pullbacks on the 5 or the 1 minute, so I'm not really trying to get in on that. Let's see, PDSB came back up. Okay, PFund is down. So ENTX is pretty much the only one here that wants to play ball. That 550 though, it continues to be a problem for it. But it is making, let's see if it can make a higher low here. This is a dead cat bounce. Just came down a lot. We're going to see where the new entry is here. Where is the new entry? Okay, it does not need to break down this low though. Low of the 509. It needs to stay above that. Getting on up there. Telling you that 550 is looking better and better for a breakout. It's already tested it a couple of times. Giving us an entry here at the high of the never mind, went red. It's got to stay green. High of the 532. Are people willing to buy it is the question. Six. We're gonna have to wait for a pullback now. It's gone 3 bars. We gotta wait for a pullback. It's too extended. Especially if it can do a pullback above this level of the 520, I'll definitely be looking for an entry. Looking for that 520 pullback. Yep. Plenty of red right there. Okay. So that definitely messed up the strategy right there. It did break back below the 520. Trying to get back above it. Struggling to get back above it. PFund. Nope. HGSH. It's just sitting on 0 right now. Doesn't want to go up or down for the day. PDSB. Trash. Continues to fake out. Came back up. Made this low. But it's just got to get up, man. It's got to get up. RYB is not looking good. Anything willing to pay me today? Slug is super extended. Alright, let's just watch ENTX. This top side is the high of the 540. So back into those 541s, I'll definitely be probably looking for a little take. I'll get in there. And I'll actually let the bottom be this 515 level. And I'll just move it up as we go. But the 515 is my out. All out there. Looking for a little bit of a push up. Love to see that. It's within this range. Looking very, very nice. But we want to see that push up. The high here is the 560. So the 560s, will buyers come in and be willing to buy this thing? It's got 2 lows and that's going to probably stop me. Yep, I've lost too much money today on this stock. I might just stop trading it. I think I'm down like 20 bucks today. Let me see. Yep, 28 bucks today. 28 buckos. looking for the push, and it's just not giving it to me. I am being quite reckless today, though. I need to slow down. Usually I'm much more picky with these tickers. Alright, ENT did crash all the way out. Glad that I sold where I did. But yeah, I should have just, maybe this was the day that when I didn't see any good news, I should have been like, no, I'm just not going to trade today. But, I mean, what's the fun in that, right? Keeping your money. Let's see. Will anything give the setup? Everything's pretty much fading. PDSB fading. RYB faded hard. Wow. Very choppy fading. So yeah, there were not a lot of good stocks today like there were these past couple of days. I've been green every single day this week, but this has been the first day that it has definitely put me into the bummer mood. But let's see, can it come back up above VWAP here? Top side of this candle is the 545. What can I get for the 545? 546 play. See, I got $270 to put in and get 49 shares, but this thing is looking weak, and weak. Forming that topping tail there, going down. Let's see what we can get, man. RYB looking very choppy, not moving much. This one's finally getting some bounce back into it. It has a trend line going up here, so I am willing to take another stab at it. But it's got to continue this trend. The trend line is right here that I'm talking about. Here, right here. So it's got to continue that trend. Looking for it to attack the 550 level. Get back above this VWAP. VWAP is at the 509. It is above that. We need to get another higher low here. So it's got to push out. $545 is the entry though. Getting on up there, looking for that 545 break. And this will be the last trade of the day on that 545 break. Big little wick there. We need to see a new low formed. It's making lower lows. We want to see a higher low finally. Waiting, watching. Can we get that higher low formed? Trying to break the 25, crack the 25 a little bit. Alright, so where is the new low here? I want to see it stay above this previous low. Does not need to go green here, but it is going green. Pushing up to that 25, 26 level. We're looking for the pullback. Okay, there's a little bit of pullback right there. Can it close red? I'd like for it to consolidate within this level, really. Kind of slowing down there. Not liking that motion. What is this one doing? Why is it up so much? Okay, that one did not do my setup, so it is not interesting to me. Okay, we're getting a little bit of pullback now. Top of this, or nope, still not pullback. This is getting a little bit too extended though. There was a double top right there. Not liking any of that motion. Very small little buying bars down here. Buying pressure was coming up, but then it got sold into right there. The top of this is the 535. We got to get a pullback here. There's no way I'm gonna buy into this right now. No way. 545, it is very extended here. Okay, can we get this pullback? Wow, it's just gonna go. All right. Very small little pullback. Look like a very small little breakout. 545 over here, 547 over here. We're looking for the pullback because sellers are sitting right here. If you look over here on my level 2, you can see the sellers sitting here. There's some big sellers at the 530 got knocked through right there. Lordy, lordy. Still looking for the pullback here. Have not received pullback entry yet. Wow, wow, wow. So it broke that 46 and it was ready to go. All right. Nice, nice. Getting on up. Now I'm going to have to change my entry now. Let's see. Where do I want to get in? 605 with what I have left is at 272. Getting a little pullback there. So 40 shares. 40 shares. It's got to pull back. It's too extended. Looking for the dump here. So it's definitely above this last low. Way above. This high here is at the 581. So it needs to probably go and check that 581 real quick. 580s. Is it still gonna push? Okay. Come on. This thing is crazy. Crazy, crazy. Will not give us red. People are buying this thing, man. Come on, give us that red we're looking for. Okay. I hope the red isn't too big here. Because it looks like it's, if it breaks this 581, 581 is where it needs to test. 581 right there. Top side of this candle, the high is the 595. Five-minute candle, 604. 604 spot. Let's see. Testing got bought up there. The high of this candle is a 605. So 605 entry could be nice. But it's looking heavy now. Let's see if this last red volume candle can challenge this green. If not, it looks looking like a little buy right here. Yeah, 605. Looking like I should buy it. Top side here is a 603, 604. Will it go down and crack this bottom? Testing that. All right, so the high there, 604, 605. Little dead cat bounce right there. Trapping. 610. 610 with the volatility could be nice. 611. 611 for a push out. Ooh, did I get in there? Oh. Wait. Did not get in there. Kind of glad I didn't. Nice little pullback there. 610, 611. Snatching a lot of longs in right here. I don't know what it's planning on doing. It's not looking good. The high here is a 618. 619. Looking very extended. Please give us some kind of drawback. Very small push to the 19. This may be consolidation. We're going to wait for a little bit more red here. So we do have a closer low now, but the VWAP is all the way down there. Come on, pull back. Oh my gosh. This is a monster move. All right, 625. How many can I get at 625? 272. Still can get 40 shares, so I'm gonna stick to that. Waiting for this thing to drop off a little bit. Give us that new red. 20 is becoming a little bit of resistance. On the daily chart, it has a top up here, 640. So let's see the pullback. Come on, man. Pull back. Top side 625. Do not want to buy that high. Finally giving us some red on the day. Very small little minuscule red. Okay, so 626. Finally giving us a little drop there. Hoping that it stays above this 572 level. So I draw my support there. Oh, stay above that 572 level and continue this march up. So this is the new low. Are we making lower lows or higher lows? Let's see. Challenging the 90s. Who's sitting down here in the 90s? I don't see any big sellers down here yet. It's a dead cat bounce. This will give us our new entry if it can stay above this low. 604. Whew. Calm down. Calm down, buddy. Alright, so the high here is a 623. 623 there. It is looking hungry. 625, 626 break. It's looking like the spot I need to be in to take quick profit. But it is working its way down. I'm going to let this candle close. I don't want to jump the gun. Alright, 626 is looking like it wants to go. Getting up there. If it passes the 620s, I'm going to have to get in at 626. Yep. Alright, my order's out there. Looking for a little knock through here. Ooh, very small right there. Alright, so we do have our low down here at the 574. Or let's see, the low here is the 584. Alright, 584. Looking for an out on the bottom of this igniting candle. Looking very heavy. Oh man, this may not be good because it's looking heavy here. The low is a 591. I'm taking L's today. Taking the L's today. If this one doesn't go, I'm taking L's today. Last low was a 584. I'll let it play. I will let it play. 584. I'm letting it play, y'all. So we're going to have fun today or it's going to be bad. It's coming down. Can we get going? Low here is the 614. Yep. It's looking heavy right there. Needs to push those shorts out of there. It's very, very extended off of VWAP as well. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to end up probably just using VWAP, but that's going to be a big loss on 40 shares to use VWAP here. So I'm going to set it at the 574. I'm going to have to move my stop. Let's see if it gets bought up. I'm going to be patient. 584. It's getting very heavy here. Sellers coming in. Getting bought right there. Still above the 9. but man, it's looking heavy. It's looking like it's rounding off here. I just don't see it. I just do not see it going anywhere. The low here is a 607. I'm gonna have to start moving this stop up. 607, because I just don't see it coming. Don't see it going my way. 607. Need to get that pop up there. Get that pop. This is a dead cat bounce, so the bottom 607 I'm gonna have to be out. 607 here. So yeah, I'm gonna put my stop right there at the 607 and just leave it there. We gotta see a breakout here. No breakout means I have to be out. 620s, 622, break right there. Very small breakout. I'm losing confidence in this stock. Very small breakout. Made just a little bit of money back on it. Looking to get back to the green. Very small. Looking for a continued push here. Who wants to buy? Who wants to buy? All right. So the low here is the low of the 6. And I don't know why this thing isn't updating up here. But I am going to start taking profit, especially at the 650. If we can hit the 650, I'll definitely take some off, because I'm definitely well within the green now. So I'm gonna go start popping off here. Okay, just to give me a little bit of profit there, and I'll just hold the rest for now. The low here is a 629, so I definitely am back at least within a measurable range of where I would like to be. Okay, nice. Sold some there, and I sold the rest there. I'm all out there. I wanted to just decrease my loss on the day. I'm down 19 bucks now, so I'm okay with that. I was down 30, so I made a little bit back there, and just had to, I just wanted to cut it before I lose the money that I gained. All right, so that was a nice little trade right there. I waited a long time to get it, but I should have waited with the rest of my money. That's what I should have done. But 19 bucks is a lot better than the 28 that I was down. So that's great. Up 300%. Probably could have held a little bit longer, but I just didn't have the stomach for it right here. It is double topping there. Knocked through the double top. So yeah, I did leave money on the table. But better than when I started. All right, I got 22 bucks left. What can you do with 22 bucks in the market? What can you do? Let's see what we can do. 20 bucks. Pushed up to the 703. Might wait for this one to give another entry here. Let's see, 713, 715, 716. It's got a, oh my goodness, man. I could have been all the way back into the green, but didn't have the stomach for it. Yeah, could have held a little bit longer, John. Definitely killed me right there. But I was trying, man, I could have got all the way back out of the green. I mean, out of the red. All right. Well, definitely don't want to buy the top now. Did that little flat top breakout, and man, I just took, man. I guess because I was already down 30 bucks. I was like, well, let me just lock in something, and you know, yeah, it's a beast, man. It is a beast. But I would not buy right here though. I will wait for this new bottom to settle, and I'll wait for a new higher low, because this right here could definitely crash very well, a lot. Let's see, the bottom here is a 703. So I will put the support there. I will probably be looking for another entry on this stock, but I only have 22 bucks left. So this is a $7 stock, so I can only get 3 shares, which is just trash. Yep, 3 shares. Man, I hate that. Well, you know, you win some and you lose some. Let's see where the bottom is. This high here is a 745. Might just take a quick grab at some points here. 745 break, 751 break. It's getting on down under the 20s. All right, yeah, it's starting to make its low now. So a quick grab over that 745 is where I'm looking. 746. See if we can get it. Very quick little stab. 746 play. The low here is the 711. Okay, I'm in there. And we're looking at this bottom low 710. I'll have to be out. I'm just gonna hold it a little bit this time. Not gonna just sell immediately, but I do have my stop out right here at the bottom. See how much money we can make on 3 shares. Can it push? Can it break the short's hearts, or will it break my heart? Can you push, buddy? Do not give red. If you give red, I gotta be out. The stop's gonna get hit if it gives red. Looking for it to push. It's heavy. I'm just gonna hold it for right now. Just holding. The bottom here, I'm gonna have to move it up to the 731. Don't want to lose too much here. 731 is my new bottom. Come on, get that push through the 50. Get over that 50. You know you want to. You're hungry. You're strong. You can do it. I believe in you. Alright, so the bottom here is the 731. I've got to, yeah, it's getting heavy. It's going to stop me out. Man, that thing got heavy. Okay, where's the bottom now? 25. So 25, crack of the 25. Let's see, 24. Yeah, it's going to get me. It's getting on down there. Stopping people out, getting very snappy now, getting very aggressive. The bottom is a 720s. So I am looking. That 720 is definitely getting pressed. Let's see if it can break. Nice little break there. The low here is the 742s. I'll have to be out. 742 did give a nice little run up. Getting another push there. Let's see how much money I can make back with 3 shares. 7s. Can we touch the $8 is the question. Looking for the 8 push. That would be dope. 775, 776 getting tested. Bottom low of this one is a 742. So yeah, we'll be out at the 742 here. Up 38 cents on these 3 shares. 38 cents. So we're just waiting, watching, wondering, can we get back into the 80s? Break even is 746, so 747. I have to go ahead and get out. Yep. All right, got me out there for a small little loss, but I can't do it. I can't do it. I was up 38 cents on 3 shares. Let's look at my realized gains and losses. I took some green trades today, definitely, but I also took some major foul losses. Overall, I'm down $19.15. The account sits at $2,050. I mean, wait, what am I trying to say? $2,058. So that is where I sit right now. I took some green trades, but definitely I let one of these run against me too much. This one, ENT, this 40 shares, lost 42 cents. So that one definitely ran against me a little bit too much. I broke my rule right there. Anything around that 50 share minimum, I do 10 cents. So this was four times what I usually do. I usually get out around a 10-cent loss. With these, I did make sure I follow my rules a little bit more. The further away I get from the 50, I start cutting it around that 20 cents area. But of course, you have slippage as well. Did have some green trades, had more green trades than red trades, but the red trades were bigger. So, hey, but we'll be back on Monday morning. This is just one day out of many. Of course, I've been green all this week, so I'm down 19 bucks today. It may make this a red week. No, it's not. It's not gonna make it a red week. Nope. I'm still green on the week because this was just 19 bucks. So we'll be back. We'll be back Monday morning. ENTX, man, it really just threw some hammers at me. Had a shelf registration from last year, and I was kind of timid about it because of that. But definitely should have dialed in on it more. I went, and a lot of times my focus kind of gets grabbed by these lower volume stocks when they're doing moves like this, and I'm down here looking at them and I miss the moves up top. So, you know, with my other screen, I should have been looking at multiple screens on this one, but it's whatever, man. Not a big loss day, so we're good to go for Monday morning. We'll be back at it again. $19 off of this account. I think I started today with $1,086. So I'm down to like 1,000 whatever $19 is, 60 something dollars, 1,060 something dollars. So it's all good. We'll be back at it on Monday. Not trading. Oh, John, you know what? I thought today was Friday. I don't know why I was thinking today was Friday. I'm so glad I am so... What in the world is wrong with me? I thought today was Friday, man. I got to get more sleep. Oh my gosh. Boy. Okay, so yes, I will be trading tomorrow. Not Monday morning. I'm skipping a whole... I'm ready for the weekend, man. Man, boy is ready to retire after today. But you know what? That's a good thing because tomorrow I can just make my money back. Be patient. Hopefully there'll be something with actual news that I can trade. But ENT, man, was a monster. I mean, just a monster. And you saw my entry. If I would have held this hindsight trading, I would have been very green on today. But, you know, sometimes when you're questioning your previous trades, sometimes just jumping out is something that comes more natural than holding because your confidence is already taking hits. Because I was down 38 or was it 28 bucks today. So I was like, okay, if I've already in the red, let me just lock in some profit. That was my mindset, and it kind of messed me up a little bit. If that was my first trade, if that was the first trade of the day, I probably would have held longer because my confidence would have still been up. But man, ENT slapped me in the face. Slapped me in the face. But all in all, did manage the risk and made some of the loss back. And that's always a good thing to, if you have a loss, be able to make the money back and not just be making more red trades. But, yep, today was a nice little day. Man. I should have just focused on ENTX all day. I should have focused on it all day long. I would have been all right. but it took a run from $4.29 up to the $7. So that's a $3 move there. And I missed, now, let me see. It actually came out, I lost money in here. I lost the majority of my money right here. Came out of this trend line, and I lost money right in here. Held a little bit longer than I should, and just, I saw it going back towards the trend, so I got out. And then it bounced off the trend line there that I had drawn from earlier pre-market, and it started rising. So it stayed out of the trend and started rising, and it's whatever, man. I think I don't regret any of the trades that I took today. I do regret breaking my rules on the 10 cent loss on the 40 shares. That was the one rule that I broke that changed my day today. So I would have taken maybe on 40 cents of or 40 shares, 10 cents, that's $4. $4 versus $30. So that's what really killed me. Not following that rule. You can lose money so quickly in the market, but it's whatever. I've had green days, and I want to come back tomorrow and make it a green day and definitely recoup some of this loss. But of course, Fridays are always like, you never know what's gonna happen on Fridays. Most of the time, any news that comes out on Fridays is not really significant news, but if there is significant news, everybody's gonna be watching it. What else? Friday trading. Friday is one of my best days. Overall, when I looked at my stats, Friday is definitely one of my best days. One of my worst days is Wednesday. Wednesday and Monday, for some reason, because Mondays I usually rush out there, and look at the ENT dropping right there. Mondays I usually rush out, use all my capital, and then midday, intraday, things are flying. So I have to be definitely patient on Mondays, definitely patient on Fridays. If I was a little bit more patient today, though, I would have been quite up. But it's all good. The setups that I used today were my regular setup of the pullback, and I used that in conjunction with a flat top breakout today. So right here on this little flat top right here, I was looking for the pullback. We were getting the higher lows right here, and then it was forming a flat top right here. So that's what made me want to buy it. It gave this little breakdown right here, and I entered right above that level, getting in for the move up. That's what made me want to buy right there, because there was two conditions or three conditions being met. One, it was above the 9 EMA. It had given us higher lows. It did the pullbacks and was making those higher lows, and then it had a flat top breakout. So even with all of that information, my confidence was still shot. So I still didn't have the gonads to hold through that and then take profit. But it's whatever, you know. We take it one day at a time, and red days are gonna happen. As long as they're just not super huge and you're able to recoup, it's all good. But this is penny stock trading, managing this risk, keeping those losses manageable. Let's see. Slug took one for the team. PDSB, wow, still going up on no news. Or no, it did have news. COVID-19 vaccine consortium received a commitment from the Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation of Brazil. Okay, so that was the 60 million, and it definitely made moves today, but I just was not interested in it because it didn't have the volume that these top dogs had. And as you can see, it's not moving like that as well. You have to actually hold this one, and I do not like holding penny stocks too long. I don't have the patience, and they just don't like me when I hold them. All right, so ENT finding a little bottom up there, still very high off the VWAP, but if it's finding a bottom here and it can, that VWAP starts to converge on this level, maybe looking for another entry. This 5-minute high, 5-minute candle right here is the 718 level, and that's where the new entry would be. 721 is where I would put my entry right there. 721. If it gets me in, great. If not, oh well. But I would actually wait for it to confirm on the 1 minute before I stick my order out there to 721. It's got to make those lower lows, or those higher lows. It's got a low here at the 655, low here at the 675. Will it crack that? Crack that. I wouldn't be interested right now. I'll wait for it to start making those higher lows, because it just broke the previous low that it had here. So definitely would take my little heart away from it. But yeah, nice little day, nice little small red day. I'll take it, whatever. P Fund working its way up, has not given a pullback above VWAP yet. Does have this high breakout of the 267, so it needs a pullback, and then the 267 will be an entry for me, or actually the 270s will be an entry for me. I want to see it push all the way through, but it's got to give a pullback first. 267 still wouldn't be buying. I'm gonna let it pull back, because that pullback could be massive. 267, 268. Getting a nice little buying volume bar down here, but still be looking for the pullback. 10 seconds left here. There's the pullback, or somewhat of a pullback. We're waiting for this candle to close. So the entry here will be right over this 260, or where's the top of this? This high of the 270 is where the entry would be here. But it still hasn't pulled back. This bar has to close red. Let's see. Got to close red for the confidence to be there. Can it close red? If it can close red, then the entry is definitely that 68 right there. Got 30 seconds left. Trying to get up. Looking heavy. Got up there. Nice little double top, push through, looking for the pullback. Nice little push up to the 270s though. That's a 3-cent push off the top, or a 2-cent push up to 270. So it's not really making a lot of movement here. Not really volatile. We want to be making, like on these gains that I have, I'm making 50 cents per share. So I'm not making like a little bit. I'm making a good amount on my runs. But on the flip side, making 50 shares means that you can also go down 50 shares very quickly. So, you know. All right, here's the pullback. The pullback has to hold above this, and now it broke. But it is a higher low than this previous low, so we'll be looking for another higher low. So if you bought that 270 or whatever, 270 break, and it fell down, you'd be down 10 cents right now. But if you waited for the pullback, you could get a better entry off a dead cat bounce. So we're looking for a dead cat bounce now. Dead cat bounce. Looking for it to give us some green here, or is it just gonna go break? Looking for the dead cat bounce. Sellers coming in just weak. Sellers coming in. If it breaks that 60, and that's why we wait for the pullback. That's why we wait for the pullback. It's weak. All right. ENTX has now found a bottom. It's done lower lows, and so now the entry here for me would be that 710 spot. If this can close, red. If not, we'll just wait for another entry. Let's see what it can do. Looking like it wants to close red. 5 seconds left on the candle. Will it close red? Close red. The entry will be right here for quick profits. 708. Looking for the entry there. 708 got me in. My luck. Wait, did it get me in? 708. Would that be in there? Yeah, that's in. The low here will be the 688, which is where I'll be trying to get out, or the 685 I'll be trying to get out for it to break this this little top here. So I'll be risking 709 down to the 686. But then again, if we look back on the rest of this consolidation, it does not have a true trend up. So it's kind of consolidating sideways. So that kind of breaks the rhythm. If it had this motion, more of an angle, I guess if I had a ruler or something, you actually see the angle. So you got to pay attention to the angles as well. So you can't just zoom in like this and only see this little bit, because it takes away from the overall consolidation. But anyway, that's not to say that it won't break this high. It would have stopped me out though right there. Would have stopped me out and probably would have went and revisited that high. Let's see what it does. Either breaks this new low or it breaks this top. It is very, very extended off of the VWAP here. Let's get out. I don't know. It looks like it wants to be strong, but buyers have to come into this. And they've lost all their spirit. Everybody made their money back here. So now all the people that are like didn't get this move are going to get trapped by the shorts. And there's your shorts winning. All right, PFund. So make sure you check your scope. What all can you see? What all information is available to you? I don't know why this thing is up. No news. It's just making moves. But anyway, it is 10 o'clock. I'm going to go ahead and close it down. I will be back streaming tomorrow morning. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you're on Twitch, make sure you follow. If you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe and hit the like button. And yeah, today, small red day, 19 bucks. We'll be back tomorrow for definitely some more fun time. Let's see, what's this? That is crazy. So the shorts are definitely in full control. This is the back side of the move, and at this point I would just stop looking at this until it comes back up and makes higher lows. All right, but anyway, good luck to you guys if you're going to continue trading on the day. By the way, the platform that I'm using is Street Smart Edge. If you don't know, I was with TD Ameritrade for a while, but I got with Street Smart Edge because of their hotkeys that allows me to get in and out quite quickly. I do like that. So anyway, keep your head on the swivel, stay safe, and as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.